Okay, welcome back again to some Wargame Red Dragon action. It's going to be 4 vs 4 game on the Strait to the Point map, and we'll get straight to it. Okay, there we go. So yes, I don't normally play too often on this map. It's a bit of a choke point heavy map, as you can see, when it comes to land access, but what the hell, it's still pretty fun to play on, and well, what the hell, see what happens basically. So okay, doesn't really like me rotating, it seems. Well anyway, apart from that, I've made a few tweaks to the graphics options in Wargame Red Dragon, so hopefully it should be slightly smoother. We'll just have to hope that's the case. Certainly seems to be much smoother moving around like this, so but anyway. Okay, so enough of that. Let's see what the hell's actually going on here. We've got pact consisting of myself, Lightman, Hatchfunder, Armored, Jay, and Red Menace. The Dennis or something. But anyway, and I can't remember who the hell I'm even playing as actually, but BTR, maybe the Russians. Oh no, that's right. I'm playing Pact Marines. So yeah, I'm actually going to be capturing Oscar, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's right, he called it something different from our end because both NATO and Pact sides use different, slightly different names for all of these control zones, which is kind of annoying, but oh well, in any case I'll be taking that. And yeah, we'll hopefully be taking Papa, and let's just have a look. No plans from the enemy team to capture Alpha, but yeah, as you can see, they are going to be capturing their part of the map, I suppose. So yeah, the NATO team consists of Delta Trooper, Swiss Signalist N, Mr. Imperator, and the Crazy Norders. So, interesting names indeed. So just have a look. We've got Crazy Norders mostly playing as USA. Okay, Mr. Imperator I think also playing as USA. Delta Trooper either playing as Eurocorps or West Germany. Is it Holland? Is that West Germany? I think it is. Okay, Japan 2, yeah, probably is just West Germany. And Armored J and Red Menace. Oh no, actually no. Oops, I'm looking at NATO. Let's see. So, this Signalist guy, we're just calling that, or Sig. Looks like he's going for either Blue Dragons or for one of the Blue Dragons. Kind of hard to tell because I'm not 100% familiar with their names of units and all that, but there you go. And Armored, oh sorry, again switching over to that. Trooper, where's Mr. Imperator? Get new idea. Oh no, there he is. And that's apparently it, so he's probably going to be going for Naval then once he captures Delta, I think so, yes. Delta Trooper going to be getting that. Alright, well in any case the game is afoot, and yeah, at least from what I can tell, except for when I do the rotating around like that, it looks like, yeah, I dare say the game is definitely smoother, even during recording. Thank God for that. So, yeah, there we go, it's a nice little improvement. Yeah, just a couple of graphical tweaks, looks about the same really, but yeah, definitely plays much more smoothly, so there you have it. I might just go to opponent's perspective actually, since of course when I played this I was playing from our team's perspective. In any case, got a couple of MiG bisses by myself coming in for some short-ranged fighter support, and yeah, they're just going to be screwing around there I suppose. Imperator going to be taking the naval portion here, also going to be sending up a bit of recon, nothing too surprising there. And yeah, as you can see, everyone is just deploying their crap. He's even got a Kar-52 recon helicopter of all things coming in actually. It's got to love that twin rotor design, indeed. So there's a couple of Mi-24Vs, interesting given how his name is Armoured, but there you go, so it's got anti-radar and infrared missiles, not something you see too often on a helicopter. In fact, I think that might actually be unique to that particular helicopter, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so though. But in any case, yeah, we definitely do have some planes screwing around with each other. Unfortunately, yeah, down goes, I think that was Hatchfunder's plane. My MiG-Biss is nowhere to be found, I think they just evac'd a little bit before that, and yeah. Nice little snipe, I'll admit, by Mr. Imperator. So yeah, the first significant blow being dealt by our opponents. Ouch. Now, well, what can you do? We just have to take things as they come, it seems. As you can see, opponents just capturing pretty much everyone on the map, and yeah, nothing too significant happening just yet, although these two Mi-24Vs by Armored J are probably going to want to be a little bit more careful though, going in without even any bloody recon. They could run into anti-air incredibly easily, and in fact that's seems to be happening. In fact, let's get a nice little close-in view of that. Ah, damn it, I was kind of hoping to... Ah, there we go, perfect. Very nice little firing animation there, if I do say so. Trying to shoot down those damn helicopters. A little bit of clipping in terms of effects, but what the hell. I think we can understand what the hell is going on there. Yeah, that is stuff getting shot down. So one of the Mi-24Vs going down, the other one almost dead. These Mi-42Ds just... no, Mi-24Ds, 24Ds, whatever, just standing by. And did he just shoot down a helicopter? I think he did. Whoopsie long. Well, sucks to be him. Even landing upside down. Something tells me something tells me there's not going to be too many survivors from that. But oh well. Thought someone had this. Well, apparently not. Oh yeah, that's right. And also should mention that this is definitely not one of my finest of games, as you'll be finding out a bit later on. I was actually supposed to capture Oscar. But oh yeah, I think we actually missed it. I sent my CV over to Oscar. But anyway, sent it over to Oscar on what is that move quickly thing, fast move, whatever it's called. So basically means it should take roads and all that to get there as quickly as possible. But apparently the CV thought that it'd be quickest to actually just cut straight through the forest to get there, and well, basically got stuck in the forest, and yeah, that didn't exactly. Well, it didn't exactly fare too well. I had to end up retreating out of the forest and yeah, getting it to go over there, so... Whoopsie long. There we go, got a couple of guys exchanging shots. The Hachikyu Shiki is apparently an APC, one with Jumat ATGMs. Let's just have a look at its stats. All very expensive, but I suppose the ATGMs and such aren't too bad. And it's actually got very impressive armor for an APC, in fact, so... Yeah, not too shabby. I'm not really sure why he hasn't unloaded his infantry or something, but... Well, there you go. These guys are going to start taking a bit of damage from these Jaguars, which, well, this one's incredibly lucky to get a couple of ATGMs to miss it. This one a bit less lucky, shaken but not stirred. He's going to be trading shots there. These guys should be retreating, actually. Not really sure why they're not, in fact. But, well, apparently they're close enough to target the Jaguars, really? Yeah, at least one of the Jaguars and a BMP-1. With their auto cannons there, so actually destroying the BMPs. Sucks to be them, to say least. Even, yeah, they're just bringing the anti-air pain onto us from below. Very nasty indeed, but yeah, these helicopters, they should be alright, they can take a bit of damage. Thank God for that, but yeah, the battle line is definitely drawn, and as you can see, the opponents do have the initial score point advantage, but yeah, it is pretty early times in the matchup though, but yeah, us sending CVs to their death is probably not going to help too much. We did manage to get a couple of, I think they were 500 kilogram bombs down, although I don't really see them doing much damage. I don't think so. I mean, these riflemen are still alive, bizarrely enough, even though these bombs are landed right around them. But, there you go, that's the power of the urban terrain. And speaking of which, I think we've got, yep, we do have some schmo using their pretty fancy artillery there. Where is it? In fact, that's a good question actually. So it is cluster artillery. I can't seem to see it though. Oh, is that it? Yep, the attackums. So yeah, very powerful, but yeah, only 2 shots before it needs to get ammunition. In fact, and yeah, it doesn't really have much in terms of its own armor. So yeah, incredible range, incredible accuracy. Actually, yeah, accuracy isn't too bad, but yeah, the AP power is what counts. AP power. So yeah, definitely do have us on the run there. MiG-Bis is again going to be evacing, and yeah, probably should have gone for longer ranged planes, to be honest, because really the opponents, they've stacked up their anti-air pretty damn nicely, and not only that, they do have a few bits of anti-air here and there as well. They do have a couple of weak points. I suppose technically I can go around here, but yeah, I mean really. My MiG-Bisses are, well, they just have infrared missiles, so not particularly long ranged, but well, what can you do? Live and learn. I mean, they're very good when they come into range, but before that happens, well, yeah. Yes, before that happens, they are liable to get shot down. But what the hell, they're coming in once again. We'll see what happens. We do have ATGMs being launched across. Also got a whole bunch of rockets being fired. Very nicely done. Let's see what these MiG missiles are going to do, if anything. And they're just going to come straight into the fray. Both of them missing the Alouette. Fucking Liberty. Both of them missing it. I mean, infrared missiles are supposed to be great against helicopters, but nope. Yep, one gets shot down, the other one manages to barely make it out of there. This thing is... oh, okay, I suppose it does have a very small size, but still. God damn it. Oh, well, at least we do manage to bomb them a bit, but yeah, our planes are just getting shot down left and right. We haven't shot down anything of theirs. They're ATGMs blasting the shit out of our fancy Jaguar tanks, and yeah, they're starting to cross over the bridges as well, despite the fact that these things are meant to be natural choke points. Gonostilski's not the infantry you need to be using, or want to be using, for close range combat, to say the least. But there we go, at the very least we do have some flaming artillery being launched there, very nicely done, and bizarrely enough these guys... oh no, actually they might end up dying after all, God forbid. I was about to say, if all those shots actually ended up missing them, that'd be kind of funny, but nope, they're retreating, and they're probably going to survive. They're right in the middle of it all, where you'd think the convection would kill them off, but nope, they have to be directly touching the flames to die, of course. But there you go, at the very least we did manage to... well, we're soon going to be capturing Papa. I've got security over this island, although I use that in the loosest sense of the word in this case. And as for opponents, well, they don't really... they don't seem to be bringing up any naval just yet. In fact, yeah, we've actually managed to secure both the islands, so we can take Alpha technically if we want to. Although I'm surprised... actually no, we do have some recon here. Good, Formosa's perfect. Anyway, let's get back to the action that's happening here. At the very least, this little bridgehead here is holding. You have to watch out for this little forested bit here. They could possibly mount an amphibious assault. We'll see how that works out, but yeah, just exchanging shots across the river. Why not? The cloak is actually going to be crossing. And wow, he's actually going to be doing that blind as well. There's no other supporting units along with the Leclerc, so yeah, it's too bad we didn't have some infantry or something like that here to go after it. Yeah, well, what can you do? They've yeah, definitely managed to make a bit of a bridgehead here with US Space Marines, chasseurs, even some LVTPs, which apparently are... actually, are they amphibious? Yes, they are. Okay, I was just wondering, because yeah, they're right next to the coast there. They might not have been, but yeah, they actually are. Actually, no, I think they're even on the water. Let's have a look. Yep, they are partially submerged, so there you go. Red Menace saying to defend there. But at the very least, we do have some score points coming in, but opponents definitely do have the massive head start on us, to say the least. They're even going to be investigating Papa with their fancy schmancy OH recon shopper, and I think he actually spots my Yukiondales. Can I actually see him at this stage? Let's just have a look. Yep, I can actually, so that's good. Perfect. Now we just have to actually go after him, which will happen now. Perfect. Actually, what does this thing have? I've just got rockets, can't use it against that. Yeah, well, too bad. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll be able to chase him away. Maybe he'll actually just kite me and destroy me. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Just have to see. Indeed. Also got a... what the hell? Oh, okay. Looks like we got some cluster artillery being fired. Yep, looks like we do. And doing a bit of damage, but yeah, it's not really that suited against armoured, well, tanks, or vehicles in general that have like an armour value of more than 2, or more than 1, should I say. Oh, I just noticed as well, so just out of curiosity, where are you from? Take a guess, Sochtaraz. If you manage to get it right, then you get a virtual cookie. But in any case, yeah, there goes my MRLS. I believe that was mine actually, and unfortunately it was right next to the CV. I believe actually someone on my team asked, you know, if I parked it right next to the CV, and it looks like I did actually. But I could swear when I initially put it there though that the CV wasn't there, but maybe it was actually. Yes, whoops. God, I was a bloody idiot there. Yeah, well, what can you do? So, yes. God, they still seem to have us on the run, despite the fact that we're starting to get score points in, but yeah, the amount of losses that we're incurring is getting a little bit silly at the moment, actually. So, yeah, didn't think it was there originally, but the thing is we kind of just came in as it was as it was getting bombed though, so I'm not entirely sure to be honest. But anyway, just assume you are from Mars, Kappa. That's right, I'm from Mars. I definitely deserve a virtual cookie there. But nope, I'm actually from Serbia originally, although we moved to Australia when I was 2, so I don't think I have much of an accent from Serbia. It's a slightly different from the Australian accents, but yeah, not by that much I don't think. In fact, I even had some people actually saying I sounded a bit British at certain points. But anyway, the cloak getting bombed, getting panicked, but yeah. Unless if we actually follow that up with something, it's not going to make that much of a difference. And here comes the enemy counter-artillery, going to be bombing the fuck out of our suppressors, because why not? Same time, looks like they're going to be sending in a core, because why not? And I think this is... Oh no, actually, did I? Maybe I destroyed their recon chopper, I don't know. Or maybe it's over... Actually, no, I think that's a new one coming in. Maybe this is where it went, I'm not entirely sure. But in any case, yeah, definitely going to be challenged for the supremacy of Papa. Yeah, Longbow coming in to support the good old Congo. Longbow, yeah, has Hellfire missiles. Hellfire C missiles, which are fire and forget. So that's kind of going to suck a bit. So that and an autocannon. And it's got a bit of armor and strength as well, and it's got exceptional optics. So this one's going to be a massive pain in the ass, especially when accompanied by the Congo. I do have the Mi-8, but yeah, that along with the Najin is not going to be enough. Whoa, that's a bit of long text there. Ah, yes, indeed. Well, there you go. Who'd think? Yeah, it's not quite from Britain and not quite from Mars either. That much we know. But anyway. Yes, Longbow's damn good actually, but what the hell, I mean, it's not like as if the thingies... it's not like as if Pact don't have good helicopters as well actually. In any case, yeah, the Mi-8 is actually managing to get into range, and he's not even attacking it. Interesting. He does have... I mean, he's got his Block 2 anti-air missiles online and ready to go, so I don't know what the hell's going on there. I don't know why he's not shooting at it. In any case, this thing actually does manage to panic it, and he actually needs to do a weapon system reboot for 40 seconds, so there you go. It's too bad we don't really have much to actually follow that up. I suppose the Najin could keep going. He's already panicked as well though, which kind of sucks. In any case, this thing needs to retreat, and well, there you go. I suppose that'll slow down the Congo a bit, but we definitely do need some actual reinforcements there. I did manage to send in the MiG-29 SK, I think it was, or 29 SK, so that was something. And it looks like we do have a bit of a counterattack as well by Red Menace, sending in a whole bunch of ASC-85Ms. Now there's something I don't see very often, as well as the TS-272Bs and M1 Wilkes. Okay. Well, there you go. I guess it's just a matter of different doctrines and just what's represented in the game as well, I suppose. And in case these guys are getting panicked, these guys also panicked. At the very least, we seems to have a beat of them. Yeah, we seem to have a beat of them when it comes to artillery. So these guys are slowly but surely getting whittled down. But yeah, they've got massive amounts of infantry. But yeah, we do at the very least. Why are we targeting them here? For fuck's sake! Oh my god. But in either case, yeah, we do have a nice little beat on the infantry. Yeah, as for ASU-85Ms, they really suck. They're basically there so that you can feel good about destroying them in the early single-player missions in Wargame European Escalation. But yeah, because really, for the same price, you can get the what was it? The SU something, I believe, the World War II one, but it's much more cost-effective than the ASU-85 is. But anyway. Oh, speaking of which, the Red 4 helis tend to perform better outside of Longbow Apache. Okay, well there you go. That's well, that's something to note at the very least. And yeah, in any case, your opponents are definitely forming a bit of a bridgehead here. Your specimens pushing their way forward. These guys getting pushed back, and yeah, our tanks also being forced to forced to fall back. T-72B is actually retreating because of lack of shells, it seems. Not bad indeed. And at the same time, Papa's in trouble, but at the very least we do have +2 score points coming in, so thank God for that. And unfortunately though, our stuff is kind of getting shot down. I'm just sending the Mi-28s essentially to their death, really. Yeah, definitely getting targeted by those block anti-air missiles, and bam. sinking to their doom. Najin doesn't exactly stand too much of a chance. This is calm. Oh, it was actually MiG-29K. Well, there you go. And it's going to get engaged by the Tomcat, but because the Tomcat managed to get some initial shots off, and I suppose the Congo helping out its anti-air missiles, it got shot down even though it should have been able to engage the Tomcat in close quarter combat, but no. So yeah, definitely not my finest game, as you can see. So not only do we have the Congo, we've also got the Lafayette coming in as well. I'm surprised actually that the Crazy Norders didn't send in a... oh, there we go. Send in a logistics ship, and yeah, actually is going to be sending that in as well. Actually, it's going to be the Imperator sending it in. It's a bit of a an international force of naval units there, I suppose you could say. Indeed. And this is going to continue to be a pain in the ass. That was anti-radar thingamajiggy. Well, the Kub's still live, I suppose, but yeah, this thing manages to get away scot-free. We definitely could do with a little bit more anti-air. At least we do have some mobile anti-air in terms of the Su-27Ss. Bit of smoke falling on our infantry positions. Nothing too significant though, because these guys are only going to be using short-ranged weapons anyway. The Concorduses, on the other hand, are going to be suffering a bit with their ATGMs, and these guys are definitely suffering as well, actually. In fact, this Suzek Days, I believe, is what is detecting them, and yeah, allowing these this K200 basically to shoot them with impunity. At the same time, though, we are definitely continuing to shell the shit out of them, but yeah, they definitely do still have a bit of a stronghold here. I wouldn't exactly call it a stronghold. It definitely is a bit of a thorn in our side, and it's interesting how we're still continuing to send artillery over here when we could be sending it against this infantry here, but at the very least, well, I mean, they're still shaken but not stirred, and they are partially damaged as well, so yeah, if we could send in some concerted counter-push against them, I think we should be alright. Especially since they don't really have any anti-air right here. They do have some anti-air back here. If you have a look at it though, it's just infantry anti-air. We do have a Roland, although this one's panicked. Oh, okay, it's on fire, very nice. Surprised I didn't just cover this in that case, that would have made a bit more sense, but anyway. So it does have some anti-air, but it's a bit further back actually, so we might possibly be able to pick off a few of these guys with planes with impunity, but we'll see what happens. These Montschutzens managing to survive. Unfortunately, our infantry, all the infantry here getting taken out, I think by the K200, or was it something else? I don't know. Given all the widespread devastation, I think that crater there indicates a bomb exploded, so very nasty. And yeah, I'm actually going to be sending in my own reinforcements there. Doesn't exactly do too much against the Nana Sanshiki. We have two fancy machine guns there. At the very least, we do manage to detect it, so yeah, we can actually hopefully do something about it. Maybe. We're trying to throw some mortars against them. Unfortunately, they're moving a little bit too quickly. Definitely needs to be retargeting these mortars a bit. The Sopol's going to try to do whatever it can, but it's an anti-air vehicle, so yeah, down he goes. We're going to be forced to retreat. And yeah, our position here is incredibly tenuous, to say the least. At the very least, Foxtrot is well held, and unfortunately Papa has been well, it's been held by opponents, so it looks like the Congo has been destroyed, I believe, by myself. And yeah, now we've just got the Lafayette to take care of. It is right next to an LCU to resupply though, which is going to be a pain in the ass. And my aids all over the place. I'm not really sure why I continuing to send them. They're not exactly proving to be that useful. And I believe that's cluster artillery coming in as well, so it's going to land on top of my ships and blow the fuck out of them, as you can see right there. Bam. And granted, these are only Komars, but still. So we'll see how I feel with these Komars. There comes the other one. It's going to explode on top of the Murna. Yep. So basically, yeah, I need to move that thing out of the way. God damn. And another thing to note as well, actually, is that the Seed... Okay, there goes Salty Hero. But anyway, the Seed missiles in this game, they can actually target the radar-based anti-ship missiles of different units in this game as well, actually. So as you can see, yeah, they have that radar tag, so they can actually be targeted by seaplanes, which kind of sucks. And yeah, here we go. Here's another example of me not playing my finest game there, kind of shooting the missiles off in a bit of a helter-skelter fashion there. They really needed to, well, to fire off their missiles all simultaneously, but well, whoops. Indeed. And at the very least, we are managing to hold our own here, but yeah, these Spetsnazers... Actually, these guys shouldn't even be out in the front line. But at the very least, we do actually seem to have a nice little beat on the opponents when it comes to the flame-based artillery and the regular... Well, actually not even regular artillery, just mortars and regular MRLSs, and what the hell, I mean, we're definitely not giving them too much quarter, but as you can see, yeah, we're just getting one plane after another getting shot down. I don't think I've actually seen any NATO planes being shot down at all, in fact. Maybe a couple got shot down, but yeah, definitely a very small number compared to what we've suffered. The attackers continuing to attack us. Thankfully, I actually do manage to move my stuff out of the way, and yeah, it's going to detonate harmlessly right across the water. Bam. Very pretty water indeed. So here we go, the Komars again going to be going for another check. And we'll see how that goes. We've even got a Huijan. Oh, that's Red Menace's Huijan. Just to help out, because why not? I'm surprised I didn't just go with a command ship in that case, but what the hell? Maybe he'll be able to follow up my Komar attack against the Lafayette with his Huijan. We'll just see what happens. Yep, we've got attack by the crazy Norders, but no other ships or anything like that coming in just yet. They definitely do want to try to hold on to Papa. We do finally have more score points than they do, and quite a bit of that is due to the fact that we had Papa for so long. Our opponents now do have Alpha, but we're not exactly trying to contest that for whatever reason, even though there's only one single Lafayette there. In fact, given how close he is, might even be able to deploy like some infantry, shoot some rockets against it. That'd be kind of funny. Not something you see every day, to say the least, but yes. Actually, can they see my Komars? Let's just have a look, actually. Oh, they can see the Huijan and the Muna, but they can't see the Komars. And I'm guessing... Oh, that's interesting. That's only from the Lafayette. There's no recon around here. Interesting. Optics C exceptional, that's why. God, these things are such a pain in the ass. It's also got medium stealth as well, which is really annoying. But, there you go. Just go back to neutral. Those missiles are nasty. Yeah, they certainly are, if he's referring to the seed ones. Maybe, I think he's referring to those. Or is he referring to the attackums? I'm not entirely sure. In any case, there goes Red Menace, and yes, the Soviet people are all the poorer for it. So will we be able to manage? Well, 5.5 minutes to go. We've got more score points than they do. The game is certainly in a bit of a knife's edge, but we've managed to hold them off despite all of their attacks, all of their fucking recon, all of their artillery and counter-artillery, and what was the other thing? Oh yes, the F-117s, those were annoying as well. No, we managed to hold them all off for the time being. They do still have a bit of a foothold here. In fact, I'm surprised that they're not really doing anything with that. I suppose I know if they sent anything across the bridge, we could bomb it, maybe. So reinforcing attackums. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, I suppose they know that if we send anything across the bridge, that's we could just try to bomb them, which is pretty much what we're doing here. Actually, they're trying to send stuff across there, and we're bombing them. But on the other hand, we do actually have some infantry to to actually hold the fort as well. So. There you go, an interesting place to put the Petits Concourses. Well, I suppose if they can manage to fire off their missiles, why not, I guess. Why not indeed. Actually, is that a... Was that an Attackums? I think it might have been. So, I got someone saying it's Attackums, but I'm pretty sure the unit name is Attackums. Here we go, yep, right here. Attackums, and the weapon it has is... Sorry, the weapon it has is the M39. So M39 for the M270 Attackums. Huzzah. Interesting name. Attack with the Attackums. But anyway, and in any case, opponents are actually going to be reinforcing this little zone, but it's probably going to be a matter of too little too late, really. We're getting +1 points coming in now. I have to admit, they were definitely a real pain in the ass of their aircraft, that's for sure. But there we go, we actually did shoot one down. One of God knows how many, maybe not that many, but still Nighthawk is going to be a bit of a pain as well. But fortunately, not really hitting anything, although chances are that whatever was here is probably dead already. So there you go, and at the very least, Lafayette is being forced to retreat after taking out another one of my helicopters that I decided to sacrifice for no particular reason. So, whoops. Nope, he's going to be coming back though. What are we going to be doing against that? Resupplying our Komars, it seems. Why not, eh? Huijan taking a bit of damage as well. Lafayette is apparently still good to go, so I don't know what the hell these Komars are doing. Just fucking around with them, not really seeming to actually do anything useful. Another Lafayette's coming in, and we also got a couple of... Indeed. A couple of... no, actually, not just... Oh, no, actually, it is a couple of ground-based anti-ship artillery, so there you go. Our Trojan's going to be taking a couple of missiles, but actually doing a great job actually shooting them all down. Thankfully, it was only one Lafayette shooting. But in any case, yeah, they do have the Billiard exoset. What do they call these things? Anti-ship artillery pieces or something like that. So yeah, definitely have them nicely positioned, you know, just on the water's edge. Get a nice little ocean view there. And how are they supposed to fire these missiles actually? Let's see. Ah, okay, that's what they are. So I'm assuming this bit lifts up, then it sort of launches them over this bit here. So there you have it. I don't think that we're going to be seeing that happening though. Yeah, what we might actually be seeing happening is the Komars being used somewhat intelligently, but well, we'll try to keep an eye on that basically. If they start to move, then I'll get the camera back there. Time being though, let's see what's happening with the attack on Echo. Got more Kutei 20s coming in. Well, not Kutei 20s, Kutei 90s coming in. 20 members in total. And what do you know, they actually did manage to form a bit of a beachhead here. Well, sucks to be us. Thankfully we do have less than 2 minutes to go, but yeah. And we've still got +1 score coming in, so there's that to consider. Here we go, the Komars are all going to be launching the missiles simultaneously, yep. And there we go, let's get a nice little view of that. And bam, perfect. There we go, finally. Simultaneous missile launch, they're managing to take out the Lafayette in one salvo pretty much, so very nicely done. If I do say so, but unfortunately now we've got yet another Lafayette coming in. These Komars need to resupply. I think the Muna has been destroyed unfortunately, too bad I didn't capture the LCU. And I actually got a MiG-29-913S, which actually does have radar-based missiles. Well, there you go, who to think. Will it be used against the Tomcat? Well, let's just find out. Fucking Tomcats are so annoying. Nope, he's just going to die. Well, that's just fucking great. I mean, granted, the, actually no. It's interesting how they balance this up. The Tomcat is actually a naval aircraft, according to this game, so it's available to naval decks, while the MiG-31 and the MiG-31M are only Soviet decks, only available on Soviet decks actually, so they're not available to the rest of Pact, only to them. Tomcat too strong. Yes, in my opinion, both the MiG-31 and Tomcats should be removed from the game, really. I mean, just... yeah, the fact that they can basically launch missiles from anywhere on the map, basically, without fear of retaliation, it just... no. It doesn't really feel right for this type of game, to be honest. The fact that they can do that with impunity. But in either case, the game is over. So, let's have a look actually. So, major victory for us. Experience acquired. I don't know why it still bothers showing this. I'm pretty sure this is from European escalation. Dear. But in any case, despite the fact that I kind of threw a few things away there for no particular reason, during that game I still managed to get a pretty decent amount of kills, more losses than kills, but oh well, what the hell, I managed to hold our own. Red Menace, not exactly doing that well, but he kind of left earlier on, and well, there you go, very nice little game indeed. So I shall see you all next time.